Hey everyone, I'm Adam, and you're watching Buzz Delight. Hit like, subscribe, and let's dive straight into the drama. Brooke Logan has defended the Forrester name for years. Not casually, not halfway, but with everything she had, through heartbreak, betrayals, messy reunions, and those never-ending emotional loops with Ridge. She always came back to the same place, the same man, the same family, the same belief that this is where she belonged. But something feels different now. It starts subtly. A glance that lingers a second too long. A conversation that stops when she walks in. A decision made without her. Again, at Forrester Creations, Brooke isn't being pushed out directly. That would be too obvious. Too honest. Instead, it's quieter than that. More calculated. She's being overlooked. And Brooke notices. She stands near the design office doorway, watching Ridge and Steffy deep in discussion. Fabrics are spread across the table. Sketches pinned to boards, voices focused and confident. This used to be her space too. Not just physically, but intellectually, creatively. She was part of the pulse here. Now, she feels like a guest waiting to be invited in. "Dad, we need to finalize this direction today," Steffi says, her tone firm but controlled. "We can't keep going in circles." Ridge nods, already aligned with her. "You're right. Let's move forward." Brooke steps closer, trying to naturally enter the conversation. "Maybe we should consider..." Steffi doesn't even look at her at first. When she finally does, it's polite. Too polite. "We got it covered." 4 words. That's all. But they hit harder than any argument. Brooke forces a smile, but inside, something tightens. Because it's not just what Steffi said. It's what Ridge didn't say. He didn't include her. Didn't back her up. Didn't even try. And just like that, Brooke feels it. She's not standing beside them anymore. She's standing outside. Across town, Katie is trying to focus on her own growing fashion line. The Logan brand is still finding its footing, still fighting to be taken seriously. But there's passion there, independence, something real. Still, her mind drifts. Because no matter how much tension exists between her and Brooke, that bond doesn't just disappear. So when the door opens and Brooke walks in, Katie's reaction is instant and guarded. "This isn't a good time," Katie says, arms crossing before Brooke even speaks. Brooke pauses, taking in her sister's expression. There's hurt there, frustration, maybe even disappointment. "I know," Brooke says softly, "but I needed to see you." Katie exhales, clearly bracing herself. "For what?" "Another lecture about how I'm ruining everything." Brooke shakes her head. "No, not this time." That alone shifts something. Katie studies her, cautious. "Then why are you here?" And for a moment, Brooke doesn't answer right away. Because the truth isn't easy. Not for her. "I think I've been wrong," she finally admits. Silence fills the room. Katie doesn't move, doesn't interrupt. She just listens. "I've been so focused on defending Forrester, on proving that I belong there, that I didn't realize what it was costing me." Brooke continues, her voice quieter now. "You, us." Katie's expression softened, but only slightly. "You didn't just defend them, Brooke. You chose them, over and over again." "I know," Brooke says, nodding. "And I hate that it took me this long to see it." There's no instant forgiveness, no dramatic hug. But the tension cracks, just enough to let something real come through. Because beneath all the conflict, they still care. Meanwhile, Hope has been watching everything unfold. And she's reached her limit. She finds Brooke later, her tone direct, almost urgent. "Mom, you can't keep doing this." Brooke looks at her, already tired. "Doing what?" "Letting them sideline you," Hope says. "Acting like you're just lucky to be there." Brooke frowns slightly. "That's not what's happening, isn't it?" Hope pushes. "Because from where I'm standing, Steffi is running everything, and you're just expected to smile and go along with it." Brooke doesn't respond immediately, because part of her knows. Hope isn't wrong. "You built so much of that company," Hope continues. "You've earned more than a seat at the table. You should be leading." Brooke lets out a small, uncertain laugh. "Leading?" "Yes," Hope says firmly. "Koseo, why not you?" The idea lands between them. Heavy, unexpected. Brooke shakes her head at first. Ridge would never go for that. And that's when Hope says it. That's exactly the problem. Back at Forrester, the atmosphere feels sharper than usual. Brooke walks in with a different energy this time. Not hesitant, not waiting, certain. I want to talk about leadership, she says, her voice steady. Ridge looks up, slightly surprised. Okay. Steffy watches closely, already sensing where this is going. I think it's time we reconsider how things are structured. Brooke continues. This company deserves balance, perspective. Steffy tilts her head, unimpressed. We already have that. Brooke meets her gaze. Do we? Because from where I stand, decisions are being made without me. Constantly. Ridge steps in, trying to calm things. Brooke, that's not. I want to be co-CEO, Brooke says, cutting through the moment. Silence. Real, heavy silence. Steffy almost laughs, but stops herself. You're serious? Yes. Ridge hesitates, clearly caught off guard. This isn't something we can just decide overnight. It's not overnight, Brooke replies. It's years of experience, commitment, loyalty. Steffy's expression hardens. To Logan values, maybe, not Forrester. And there it is again. That line, that division. Ridge sighs, already shaking his head slightly. I don't think this is the right move. And just like that, it's over. Not a discussion, not a negotiation, a dismissal. Brooke stands there for a moment, letting it settle in. The rejection, the pattern, the truth she's been avoiding. Then she nods slowly. Okay, she says, but her voice has changed because something inside her just snapped into place. Later that night, Brooke sits alone, replaying everything, every moment, every look, every time she chose them and wasn't chosen back. She thinks about Katie, about Hope, about what it would mean to stop fighting for a place that never fully accepted her. And for the first time, the answer feels clear. The next day, Brooke walks into Katie's office again. But this time, there's no hesitation. I want in, she says. Katie blinks, caught off guard. What? Logan. Brooke clarifies. Your company. Our name. I want to be part of it. Katie studies her carefully. This isn't just about being upset with Ridge, is it? Brooke shakes her head. No. It's about finally understanding where I belong. Hope steps forward, a small smile forming. Took you long enough. Brooke lets out a quiet breath. Almost a laugh. Yeah, she admits. It did. Katie's guard is still there, but it's softer now. You really mean this? She asks. I do. Another pause. Then Katie nods. Okay, she says. Then let's build something of our own. And just like that, everything changes. Because Brooke Logan isn't just walking away from Forrester. She's choosing herself. She's choosing her family. And most importantly, she's finally stepping into a future where she's not an outsider trying to fit in, but a woman who knows exactly where she stands. And this time, she's not looking back.